about. Because it doesn't matter what's happening, because she's a millionaire. Mrs. Good's wife was a millionaire now. So they pay them off. Same deep state modus operandi. There are women out there whose kids were raped and murdered, or murdered, because they were deep state targets, trying to sexualize a man or a woman who went nuts and raped and killed the kids, raped and or killed the kids. And they don't say anything because they're paid. And the alternative is that you're destroyed like ice. So, when we look at Fry's behavior, what do we see? A drug addict who's about to have their drugs yanked out of their hand. Right. That's the way they act. Mayor Fry, does he get a urine test? I guess probably nobody in Minnesota probably does, right? It's part of the self-enrichment scheme. So those are the deep state people coming out of the U.S. Attorney's office. Spycraft setup. Oh, we've had it. We're out of here. They're probably under investigation somewhere. And they timed their exit. It's not unheard of to investigate Mrs. Good. Well, her behavior was rather unhinged. I may be on here going, but I'm not out there doing anything to anybody. Right? In fact, if the deep state didn't kill my life, I'd probably be a millionaire from running around going, right. I'm not lying. Nothing against Bongino, because he probably doesn't know. I started my podcast, and it was much better, much healthier. But they killed me when I started the podcast, right? And they put Bongino out there like a month later. Great idea, Mark. We'll find somebody, right? And of course, Bongino's part of something. So no matter how honest he says he is, oh, well, I don't blame him. I mean, hey, I don't think he's to the point, I don't think he's a deep state operator, is what I'm getting. Well, it could be. I mean, I don't. Thank you, Larry. I'm going to get to prayers here in a second. Grab me not an energy drink. What do they call these things? An electrolyte drink. Yeah, go ahead and curse my broadcast. I can tell when the microphone gets a little crazy. So they cursed us to forget, but we'll remember what I said. We have to look to see if Minneapolis PD and or the Minnesota State Police are protecting narcotic shipments and narcos. Yes, sir. No, sir. Veteran comes by. Get out of the way. Mr. Ramirez is walking down the street. Kick the veteran to the side. Worship the meth hero, Mr. Ramirez, bringing in the narcotics. Right. It's just crazy. That lawsuit should be thrown out of court. It's frivolous. They just sued ICE for the mess that they're creating by not enforcing law. And that non enforcement of law is felony crime. You have to do something on your DHS pages to make it easy to send messages. I realize the idiots flood you with crap. Right. It should be as easy as I send it to CIA. It really should. I mean, you can have separate messaging. Right. Yeah, if I call you, they'll send me to the DHS deep state person. Right. That's how they do it. It's spycraft. They infiltrate every organization. And then somebody will call, oh, we got this guy online, send it over to so-and-so. Then they call so-and-so, brief her, brief him. And then you put me on, keep me on hold for a little while until they set it up. And what they'll do is they actually see something, say something. It's really bullshit. I mean, yeah, some of it's real, but because if you say something they don't like you to say, like saying something about the deep state, or you're a deep state target, you tell them about sex trafficking, they'll say he appeared to be a sex trafficker or something like that. That's how they do it. Because it's a psyop to make you not want to not report sex trafficking because you're not allowed. Again, remember, there's the charity mafia. Well, there's a see something, say something mafia. You get no credit and and they'll harass you. No, I've been harassed for making calls like that. Well, so you have a job in Santa Fe PD. You have a choice at a certain point, probably. Do you play the game or do you not play the game? But when I went to Santa Fe PD pulled me over once to find out who I was. Right. That was it. But they were corrupt. They could have arrested tons of people, including their own detectives. Now, to their credit, they fired some officers, but that doesn't work. And because the deep state is a criminal enterprise. Right. Yeah, well, the deep state thing is, if we say what happened, then more could sue us. And you should probably do that to your entity, to tell you the truth. Right. So that's why they just hush it up. They just fire some officers. And you see a bunch of officers apart. Sometimes it's just deep state cell. These decided they were going to pull themselves out and extract themselves quickly before they were fired. Most likely somebody leaked that you were investigating somebody. So they used it for spycraft purpose. All right, we back in a minute. Stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise God.